The prison initially had a staff of 155, including the first warden James A. Johnston and associate warden Cecil J. Shuttleworth, both considered to be iron men. None of the staff were trained in rehabilitation but were highly trained in security. The guards and staff's salaries varied. A new guard arriving in December 1948 was offered $3,024.96 per year. But there was a 6% deduction for retirement taxes a year, amounting to $181.50. The guards typically worked 40-hour weeks with 5 8-hour shifts. Guards who worked between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. were given a 10% increase, and guards doing overtime had to be reported and authorized by the warden. Officers generally had to pay 25 cents for meals and were charged $10 to rent an apartment on the island, to include laundry service. Although larger families were charged anything from $20.43 a month for larger quarters and charged additional for laundry. In 1960, a Bureau of Prisons booklet revealed that the average prison population between 1935 and 1960 was 263. The highest recorded was 302 in 1937 and the lowest recorded was 222 in 1947. The main administration center was at the entrance to the prison, which included the warden's office. The office contained a desk with radio and telegraph equipment, typewriter, and a telephone. The administrative office section also had the offices of the associate warden and secretary, mail desk, captain's desk, a business office, a clerk's office, an accounting office, a control room which was added with modern technology in 1961. The officer's lounge, armory and vault, and a visiting area and restrooms. The basement of Alcatraz prison contained dungeons and the showers. The main stairway to the dungeon lay along Sunrise Alley at the side of A block. But the dungeons were also accessible by a staircase in a trapdoor along the corridor of D block. All visits to Alcatraz required prior written approval from the warden. A hospital had originally been installed at Alcatraz during its time as a military prison in the late 19th century. During its time as a federal penitentiary, it was located above the dining hall on the second floor. Hospital staff were U.S. Public Health Service employees assigned to the Federal Prison Service at Alcatraz. Doctors often lasted fewer than several days or months at Alcatraz, because few of them could tolerate the violent inmates who would often terrify them if they failed to be given certain drugs. Prisoners in ill health were often kept in the hospital, most famously Stroud and Al Capone, who spent years in it.